Hey Cancer, welcome to your December 2025 weekly reading. It's actually going to be your reading here. I'm going to make it from the 9th until the 15th. So from now until Monday. Let's take a look here, Cancer. What do we got going on? All right. Also, too, if you would like to book a reading with me, that link will be down below in the description of the video. Cancer, you pulled your own card here for the overall energy, the Chariot. I'll show the cards here in a moment, but I think right now there's an emphasis here on you trying to move forward with things right now. I know that's very general, but the Chariot can talk about travels here. So this could be like travels, or you just really trying to move forward with your objectives here. When it comes to accomplishing what you have your eyes on with this Chariot. And I think you're trying to triumph and succeed at this time. You could be facing obstacles and challenges. It could be related to money and resources. It could be people here as well. I think you're in high spirits though. I think you're expecting the best and looking at the bright side of things here. But I do get this energy of like you really having to follow through on something here. We'll see what this is about. Let's see what we got here. Let's pull your oracle cards. You pulled this Pisces card. So you may have Pisces in your chart. If you don't, don't worry about it. But yeah, Pisces energy is very active right now in the astrology, right? Saturn's in Pisces, Neptune's in Pisces. Neptune's going to go direct in Pisces this week. Saturn's already come direct in Pisces. We're coming off a Mars square to Saturn in Pisces. Mars is going to square Neptune in Pisces. So what is this about, right? Because you're asking me, what is this all about, Austin? Well, Pisces is, the shadow side of it is confusion, a lack of awareness, things feeling disoriented. And so Pisces deals with deepening our awareness. And so we're having to figure out the blocks when it comes to the things that we're confused about, what feels disorienting, what isn't making sense, the things that are unclear. It's like trying to gain awareness around what you can do to overcome your obstacles and blocks here, with the Chariot being the overall energy and the Six of Pentacles being in your challenge, which again, I'll show you the cards here in a moment. This could be talking about money, resources. Could be people here too. I do see that. You pulled this dandelion card. It says healing here. There is something here in your reading. You have the Nine of Wands here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. And I'm kind of getting this energy of this week to pick your battles here energetically. I would not give your energy to things here that are just going to take from you. Nine of Wands is about picking your battles, being smart with your energy here. So we'll get more into that here in a second, but I feel like that's also coming through. But I think you are healing for the most part here. The Chariot's like you've overcome a lot of things here. You have the Death card here in the outcome position. I don't get that this is anything negative. Like, to be honest with you all, we're all going through a metamorphosis. If you take a look at the astrology, we're all in pretty much caterpillar soup when it comes to certain things. Until like Neptune, Saturn come into Aries, which would be like February, we're all kind of in this metamorphosis, things dissolving and it's taking new form, but it's taking time. So I don't get that this Death card here being in the outcome is anything new. It's already transformation that you've been going through here. But you may, with this King of Swords here, you may kind of put an end to things here as well. Though I do pick that up here with the Death card. It's all part of your transformation. Right, it's all part of the bigger metamorphosis of things here. Yeah, and you pulled this meditation card. It says improvements require persistence. Like the Pisces energy, Pisces is really linked to like meditation, right? Because meditation, you gain awareness to see how you can improve things here. And I think you're having to meditate on something here. Two of Swords as the advice. And the Two of Swords is thinking and reflecting first before making a decision. Now this could be too that maybe there's external pieces that are moving here this week and you're having to sit and wait and see how things develop But I also do pick up this energy here as well, Cancer, to where if something, Six of Pentacles, isn't meeting your standards or isn't meeting your needs, or I'm hearing qualifying, like if it doesn't qualify for what it is that you're trying to do, the King of Swords and the Death card, future position King of Swords, Death card in the outcome, if it doesn't really align with what you want, right? If it's not reciprocal value-wise with the Six of Pentacles, then I feel you're being encouraged here to not invest your time and your energy into it. And this is where you may be ending something here, or changing your mind about something, or realizing like, no, this isn't worth the effort. Or maybe you're also realizing too, like, I don't have what it is that I need right now, so I can't really do something here. But it doesn't seem to me as if it's like this downer energy. It's just more so of this kind of, it is what it is, right? The Chariot's for the overall energy, which is your own card. And then you have the Queen of Wands here and the current energy here, right? Chariot is about overcoming obstacles, triumphing. Specifically when it comes to your aspirations, ambitions, goals. Now this could be on the mundane level related to travel and stuff like that. So maybe this week it's like you may be changing your plans with something, or things need time to still develop here. But the Chariot overall, like on a higher spiritual level, it's about you trying to achieve your life's purpose here. And the Queen of Wands, you're in good spirits though, right? I feel like you're expecting the best. Queen of Wands, like you're optimistic, or at least you're trying to be. But you're not getting what it is that you, right now the block is, it could be money, resources, it could be other people, it could be all those things here. But King of Swords in the future position here, I feel like you're being encouraged here to stay focused, especially with the Two of Swords here. Like this is about having a strong mindset. So if something really isn't living up to what it is that you ideally want, you know, I think you can bend a little bit, but not like break, if that makes sense. Because Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, it's like you really understanding whether or not the value of something is reciprocal. And whether or not it's fair and it's something is even. So if something isn't living to those standards here, or if it doesn't measure up to what it is that you ideally want, you're being encouraged here to not lower your value or lower your standard. Let's clarify your reading. All of this is going to help you here, because what is a Chariot? It's ultimately like we're going to hit roadblocks on our way to our destiny. And the Death card is we may have to go through, like on our way, on our destinies, like we go through these deeper transformations. And I think that you've been in this process of going through a deeper transformation. So there's things here that you're having to really look at and figure out here that's going to allow for your transformation to accelerate. It's going to allow for things to put you in the ideal position that you want to be in. Does that make sense? Clarify the Chariot here for the overall energy. You have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like the energy here is going to be moving forward this week here for you. The Chariot, Knight of Swords, I see you being way more direct and decisive. Could be speaking could be speaking your mind here. I said you could be speaking your line. I don't know, some of y'all do acting or whatever the case might be. But you're speaking your mind here. You're being a lot more direct here this week. It feels to me like you're a lot more cerebral. Clarify the Queen of Wands. You pulled the Eight of Swords here. Don't doubt yourself. Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords can bring up. This is my combination of insecurity. All right, I'm not putting you down. Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, like you could have certain insecurities or not think that you're good enough. Or you're questioning yourself a little too much. You're healing your self-esteem, and this is directly related to self-worth with the Six of Pentacles, because Six of Pentacles is Moon and Taurus, which deals with self-worth. Page of Swords is here, clarifying this Six of Pentacles in the challenge here. Yeah, I think you're trying to figure out the moving pieces here, and I think it has a lot to do with like money, resources, and other people here, and also communication. So it's like you're trying to resolve something or figure something out here. Clarify the Two of Swords as the advice. You have the Knight of Cups here. I think here that your advice is, if it's not aligned spiritually or emotionally, like if it's not going to fulfill you, or if it doesn't really help you accomplish your ideal objective, then I feel like your advice is to wait. Like there's no rush to figure things out here. Clarify the King of Swords in the future. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. There's something here that you're going to be ending or cutting out. I think you're putting an end to something here. So that way you can move forward instead of things being stagnant or stale. Clarify this Death card here. You pulled the Ten of Cups here. Get one more on this. With the Ten of Wands. I think it's something that you were giving a lot of energy and effort to, Cancer. I'm gonna be real with you, because you had high hopes for something, or you just had a vision about something here, right? Ten of Cups, like what it is that you ideally would want to create for the future with what you're trying to do. But I think here with the Ten of Wands, you're realizing that it's not worth the energy or worth the investment. So it's like you're putting an end to it. And I think Neptune coming direct is like where the illusions, it's not that we were caught in illusion, but it's more so of, with Neptune being retrograde, it's like things are just so formless, and we're just having to reassimilate so many things, and it's like we can project something, but then it's like it's not what we projected. But then once Neptune is going direct, it's like really showing us, okay, like where we have been disillusioned with something here. And so I think that's what's really being revealed, and you're realizing like, oh, never mind, I'm not doing that, like this makes more sense. Clarify the Nine of Wands. You pulled the Hierophant here. Give me one more on this Hierophant. Pull the King of Swords here. Yeah, I think this directly ties to this Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords. If I would trust yourself, I would trust your own judgment. I'll rely on your own wisdom here. And also your intuition, because I feel like you're kind of doubting your judgment, Hierophant, King of Swords. Like you're doubting what it is that you know. And I feel like that's making you like, it's like you're doubting yourself here. So it's like I would like listen to your own instincts, like be guided by your own wisdom here. Like trust what you know is basically what I'm getting here. And if you don't know, then I would ask better questions. But I think this week is about you moving forward, clearing something out of the way here. It's something that you've been kind of thinking about. It's over, you're kind of overthinking it. Like maybe you're starting to become self-conscious, or like you're starting to doubt yourself or doubt the situation. It's like something isn't reciprocal here. It's like you're not getting what it is that you want in return ultimately. And so I feel like you're putting a pause on something, or you're pumping the brakes on something here, or putting an end to something. Right, and you could, yeah, it's pretty much like you're ending something here, or something is ending. It's to clear the debris that's in your way with the Chariot, so you can ultimately get to where it is that you're trying to go. So that's what I got here for you, Cancer, this week. I'm gonna leave your reading here. This transformation that you're going through, I know you hear that a lot, but I would say, astrologically speaking, we're like in the deepest spiritual transformation probably of our lives. And it can feel very much as if we're stuck in caterpillar soup, and you could be fearing that things are never going to change. But things are changing, and they're taking new forms and shapes, but it's a process here. But I think this is a process here that you've been going through with the Death card. It's nothing new. And I think this is the week to where it's like, okay, you're starting to see through the illusions of things, cutting out or ending things that aren't going to serve you in regards to who you're trying to become or what you're trying to accomplish. And you're just on to the next thing here. And it really kind of removes the block, like this invisible block that's sort of been in the way. So that's what I got here for you, Cancer, for the week. I appreciate you. Again, if you want to book a reading with me, that link is down below in the description of the video. And otherwise than that, I will see you and I will talk to you later.